The chorus to Queen's song goes thus: the show must go on. Inside my heart is breaking, my makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Apt. The song, for those who have heard it, evokes so many emotions. The song goes on to say, whatever happens, I will leave it all to chance. Another heartache, another failed romance, on and on. Does anybody know what we are living for? What are we really living for? As I drive to work daily, I encounter fellow Nigerians who have been stopped by either road safety, VIO, the police, or the revenue collection thugs who claim to work for AMAC, the local council. The story is always the same: fear and discombobulation. This is not how they plan to start their day, but now they have to part with money they don't have, or have their time wasted. Some months ago, I was forced to intervene when I saw how frightened one old man was when a traffic warden jumped in front of his car. He broke down in tears after I rescued him, and I felt his pain, helplessness, and frustration with a system that keeps on abusing those it is meant to protect. Many of us feel this way for reasons other than our government. Nothing works and nothing seems to make sense anymore. The rate of suicide is on the increase. More people are being diagnosed with mental health issues daily, while others resort to substance abuse as a way out. For others, it might be the loss of a loved one, heartbreak, sickness, or the inability to make ends meet. I know many people who have been job hunting for years and who have resorted to begging for a living. What of those who are alive but not living? Do you know what it means to be alive but not living? It means you are simply going through the motions but have checked out of this world mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Some people might not be able to relate to this level of despair or despondency, but we are all going through different issues, some more serious than others. We also react to our issues differently, and this is what sets champions apart. Being a champion is not about winning the race, but about overcoming the temptation to quit the race. Being a champion is not about being the first to cross the finish line, but about getting to the finish line. Being a champion is not about getting the gold medal, but about getting the participation medal. Sadly, many of us are defeated by our fear of failure or the fear of Goliath, so we don't bother to participate in the race. Many others participate, but at the first sign of trouble, pressure, obstacles, or mountains, we give up. There are still others who made it to the finish line, but because they didn't get there first, they believe they have failed. To these people, I say, look back at those who didn't even start, or those who dropped off along the way, and think again if you failed. The mentality of champions is one that says no matter what comes, no matter what happens, the show must go on. I am tired of reading suicide rate up, divorce rate up, cancer rate up, school dropout rate up, inflation rate up, unemployment rate up, poverty rate up, substance abuse rate up. In what way are we then winning? Why are our hearts failing? Why are we afraid to take on Goliath? He seems to be defeating us. Why are we afraid to take on Goliath? Even when we take him on, he seems to be defeating us. What exactly is going on? Many won't even leave their houses for fear of failure or rejection. Many won't try because they failed yesterday. That's why it's called yesterday. Today is a new day. Get up and get out there. The show must go on. So what if you're not an APC member? The show must go on. So what if you're not tall, dark, and handsome? The show must go on. So what if you don't know any politician? The show must go on. So what if the police stopped you yesterday? The show must still go on. Get up and get out there. The world needs people with a new type of attitude. Bad news and breaking news must not consume us or deter us. We must forge ahead up this hill and hoist our flags Stop saying I'm too old. Abraham kept on trying because he had life in him. What are you doing with the life in you? For those of you who don't know, it's difficult to be a man as you get older. Most men sleep on the same bed with their wives like brother and sister because their engine has knocked, but not Abraham. Come on, Sarah baby, today's a new day. We gotta try. Come on, Sarah baby, I still got life left in me. We are doing this tonight. Come on, Sarah baby, the show must go on whether my body likes it or not. That was Abraham's attitude. At the age of 100, Abraham's engine still kicked to life, and Isaac came forth. He never stopped trying. What of Samson? He didn't say it's over, let me just die in shame. He didn't say I have failed God so he won't answer me again. No. In the time of adversity, Samson realized that his hair didn't make him the champion he was. He realized he didn't need his eyes to be a champion. He finally understood that what really made the difference was who you put your trust in. He said, "O Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me, I pray thee, only this once, O God, that I may be at once avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes." In that moment, Samson killed more Philistines than he had his entire life. God is the true secret of champions. You will often hear people say, leave God out of it. Which God does Bill Gates serve? Which church does Jeff Bezos go to? They ask. Is Dangote a Christian? Some have asked. Please, leave God out of this, they will say. Nigeria's problem is not God, it's her leaders, they always say. Well, if I were to leave God out of it, I would be no different from any other motivational speaker. I preach the resurrected Christ. I preach the King who doesn't run away from any battle. I preach the one who is at the beginning and at the end. He's not just the conductor of the show, he is the star of this show. The day we realize whose show this is, that's the day we start winning. It's not what Dangote, Bill Gates, or Jeff Bezos have said publicly that matters. It's who they have cried to when it matters the most. His is the name weary travelers have called when they lost their way. For centuries, many a hopeless person and people have turned to him for hope. When a generation have missed the plot, they have turned to him who is known as the way. When a people have sought answers, they reach out to him who is known as the truth. When you want the show to go on, you hold on to him who is known as the life. God will make the difference in your situation. Lean on him today. As the song says, the show must go on. I'll face it with a grin. I'm never giving in. On with the show. I'll top the bill. I will overkill. I have to find the will to carry on with this show. God bless you all.